A federal judge's ruling is allowing mass firings of probationary federal workers to carry on. Employees at the Internal Revenue Service are on that chopping block, and critics worry the terminations could delay tax refunds. Amy Kiley has more on the IRS job cuts under Trump.
His goal is to abolish the Internal Revenue Service.
They say nothing is certain except death and taxes, but it might not feel that way at the IRS today. The agency is reeling after firing more than 6,000 workers yesterday. A source familiar with the cuts says they're mainly aimed at probationary workers. Many of them are part of a Biden administration effort to ramp up audit rates of wealthy taxpayers and large corporations.
Going after the Internal Revenue Service and firing people just ahead of tax season. It's crazy.
The timing is setting off alarm bells. Most individuals have to file their taxes by April 15th. The National Treasury Employee Union says the terminations could affect that process.
I feel like a grenade is being used when a scalpel would be appropriate.
The union says the firings could reduce customer service availability for filers who need help. Some accountants and IRS workers also warn refund checks could be late this year.
There's going to be even less workers here now, stuff's going to take even longer.
The Trump administration has a different take. In a Fox News interview, the Commerce Secretary argues the IRS cuts are part of President Donald Trump's economic plan.
We mean great, as in no deficit, and basically try to eliminate the Internal Revenue Service and our taxes.
A federal judge blocks President Trump's order to freeze federal funding for now. Judge Lauren Ali Khan is keeping her temporary block on the order to stop federal grants and loans. Lawyers say that block is already working, getting funds to agencies that desperately need them. The judge will decide soon whether to make her order more permanent. And while that judge blocked the president's funding freeze, another federal judge giving him a victory on jobs. The ruling lets the Trump administration fire thousands of newer government employees, those who've worked less than a year. Federal labor unions tried to stop the mass layoffs but lost their court challenge. The judge says fired workers must use existing government channels to appeal. And the La Crosse-based Kwik Trip is one of America's best places to work. Forbes magazine ranks the convenience store chain number 76 among the nation's top employers. The company also earned high marks for customer service, ranking 13th in that category. The rankings come from anonymous surveys of workers at large companies. Kwik Trip employs more than 36,000 people across 800 stores in the upper Midwest.